Hello, hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Koku is here with Kuru and Konetsu, and we are finishing up our Danganronpa character tier list.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
finally at long last. Never thought it would take this long.
I was like, it would probably take maybe a lengthy stream, but we just have so much to say, and there's so freaking many.
There's way too many Danganronpas.
Even for the ones that you initially think, I don't have much to say, then all of a sudden it's like a whole rant.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Then
a
you
tangent.
start remembering some stuff, and then one of them hits your mom in the face, and then you gotta pick up fisticuffs.
In this essay, I will.
In this essay, I will try to remember who half of these people are and fail. Alrighty, well let's go ahead. Let's get started with Jin, Kyoko's father. Kuru, what do you think?
I barely remember anything about him.
Well,
I know
mostly the
he
stuff.
died.
Yeah.
I remember he's dead.
I talked a bit about stuff regarding him and his grandfather, who was like a great age douchebag. Teal Deer, he wanted to go into, studying Hope's Peak instead of doing detective work, so his father hated him for that. He fell in love with someone that his father didn't approve of. And Kyoko, his wife convinced him to let Kyoko spend time with her grandfather so the family wouldn't be in complete disarray. Then, while she was on his deathbed, he tried to get his father to bring Kyoko back so she could see her mother one last time. He refused. Mother died without seeing her daughter, and then he was like, "That's the last straw. I'm taking my daughter back." Grandfather refused and was somehow able to keep her for himself. And then all the stuff of the first game.
A remarkable individual. That grandfather of hers.
Right? Scummy.
I mean, he sounds like a decent enough dude. It's just he doesn't really show up much.
Yeah. Like, mostly, I mean, he was in he was in Danganronpa 3, but I can't really remember what he was doing there.
Having Chise, or Chisa, like research what the school was really doing, and he was like, I don't trust them. We need to like figure out what's going on here.
Right. Well, was that him or was that Rionos, whatever his name is, the student council guy?
I'm pretty sure it was Jin.
Okay. I mean, he's very average, but I also don't really want to put him in C because like Kuru said, he doesn't really have much of a presence. So I guess don't know.
Yeah, I would put don't know, don't remember. Give me a second.
You
I think
okay
my cat dropped something.
La criatura, ¿qué está haciendo? I forgot we gave Haiji his own.
His own tier. Worse than F.
Diga hola.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Oh, qué
Oh my god.
Oh, cat purrs are pure serotonin.
She's a
Just
little
that
motorboat.
half second. Just whew.
I
Yeah, it's
heard
like,
your reaction, so I
then
assume you heard something.
Yeah, just for a little bit. The purring.
Anyway, I'm back.
Welcome back. You can leave La Criatura.
Oh no, she
She's
left.
she's part of the. No. So yeah, where would you put him, Kuru?
I don't know. Why are you here? Or don't remember?
Okay, yeah. Konetsu and I were thinking that. So this is the former headmaster, before Jin. He only appeared in the anime as far as I can remember, and I honestly do not remember what he was doing.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I don't
Yeah.
remember anything about him. Just that
I remember
he
not
was
being
like,
impressed by him. That's about it.
yeah.
I forget his name, but he's Jin's friend, and he's like the recruiter. He's the one who goes out and scouts people with ultimates. And he seemed alright, but again, just kind of eh.
Just kind of like, what are you doing here? I can't remember him doing anything like remarkable enough to remember.
Wow.
Besides like bringing the file for the 78th class, I think, which was the game 1's cast, and being like,
Also,
oh yeah, here's the next year.
I think he was the original teacher for the 74th class, and then since he was off, doing recruitment or some sort of or something, that's why Chisa took over as the substitute. I think so. I think he
But
was
again,
fine.
don't
but,
remember.
Do you remember anything,
Yeah.
Kuru?
I don't think he died.
I don't know. I don't even remember that.
I can't remember.
Yeah, don't remember.
Okay.
I think he was a cool guy, but it's like I don't remember what he did.
Yeah, like I vaguely remember that too. That his personality was kind of chill, kind of someone I'd drink a beer with, but that's about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Who the hell is this? I guess we could just skip her.
No.
Who's that?
Oh,
Netsu, any feelings?
very many. So many. Oh my god. Komaru.
Komaru!
Komaru!
That's how I feel, yeah. I see her and I just, ugh. My girl.
Komaru's probably the person who came closest to reaching Sakura's level for me.
She's
Oh
great.
wow. Komaru
Yeah.
tier?
Maybe.
She's just that great.
Yeah, she's wonderful. She's from the beginning she was cute and funny, but it was just really seeing that growth throughout the entire game that just was fantastic to see. It makes her so wonderful. And even in the anime, the fact that she decides to stay in Towa City to be able to help, instead of just, going to her brother. But she's trying so hard
Right,
to help
because
the
she knows
kids.
that
Mhm.
there's still more that she can do. And she's like, well, if there's more I can do and I can do it, then I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm. Also, can we
Oh, I
just
just
talk
love
about the
that about
fact
her.
that she was instantly a sharpshooter and took down giant fucking robots? I would say that makes her pretty fucking powerful.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's nuts. That's why I kind of wish that instead of just giving her ultimate little sister of hope or something, they gave her, I don't know, like sharpshooter. But I think there probably is already someone who is that. But give
Probably,
her
but she's
something
probably
her
better than they
own.
are.
Or something her own. I don't like it when they're just like, yeah, you're related to this other person.
Right, and I think that's the most annoying thing is that she's just, oh, well, you're Makoto's little sister. It's like, no, Makoto is the one I feel like never changed.
Yeah.
I don't think he really, from the first game to the anime, I can't really see any growth from him. He's still like a nice guy, and he's like, you know, he's normal.
I'd have to rewatch the third anime. I think there was maybe a little, but it was like a drop in the bucket compared to Komaru's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you guys give her for her ultimate?
Oh, I was thinking of that earlier. Like, what would her ultimate be? I think Sharpshooter is a pretty good one.
It is. But I also like, you know, in like kind of like the Danganronpa universe, I kind of just like her
Hello,
being
Zuni.
quote unquote
Welcome.
normal.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. We're just gushing about Komaru.
Is there buzzing?
Oh,
I don't know.
Is there
I don't
buzzing?
hear anything.
that might be a little bit from the music that I'm playing. It's the space lo-fi, and it's got a little bit of aesthetic static. Or is it something more severe than that? Here, let me mute it for a while, and you let me know if it goes away. Oh, it's when Kuru's talking. I didn't even notice myself.
Let me hear myself and see. I don't. I don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
I don't hear anything from you either.
I can't hear, but since I have the music playing, I might not be the best. Is it severe?
I turn on like here, listen to myself, and I couldn't hear anything.
Let me listen to the stream on mobile.
Hello.
Oh, I think I know what they're talking about.
What?
It's like a slight sound.
Like sound like what?
Ah, gosh, how do I describe it? Like keys jingling?
Oh, that's
It's like
my
a
cat
ring.
playing with, like, she has all those little balls that have like a little bell.
Oh.
Oh, aw.
And she kicks it around and follows it.
La criatura trying to sabotage you.
No, everyone knows already that there might be background cat noises, and everyone is okay with that.
Okay. But let's see, anything else to add to Komaru? Of course, I think her relationship with Toko is super sweet. Love seeing them together. OTP of the series.
Yes,
literally.
But yeah, she's definitely an S tier. Very close
Yeah,
to
she
sneaking in there
is.
beside Sakura.
Kuru mentioned it, but I definitely agree that I think her ultimate is just that she has no ultimate. She's just like Komaru. She doesn't rely on being a special something. Like, she made herself special. She didn't need to rely on some talent or like like a trauma thing that made her learn something to make her special. She just is.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, that's also what I kind of like about her. Like, you know, in the Danganronpa universe, with everyone has like all these ultimates. You know, she just kind of went against all that, just by being her. You know, just with her the little gun thingy she had, and like power of friendship. You know, the indomitable will of the human spirit, etc., etc. I'm just like, hell yeah, that's my girl.
That reminds me of this tweet I love that I retweeted recently that was like, you know, as a grown-up, you realize the power of friendship trope isn't so bad. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I saw that.
It's true.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, power of friendship is great.
So, S tier?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, in
Yes,
front of everyone
she is-
else.
She is the ultimate, period.
I forget his specific name, but he's one of the Monokumas from the Spare Girls.
Kurokuma.
Kurokuma.
Oh, Kurokuma?
No, Kuro. Not me, not me.
Kurokuma?
Nothing to do with me. I don't know him.
No relation. I swear it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Coco, it's your turn, I think. What do you think of Kurokuma?
Does it? Why are you here, honestly?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't remember.
Why are you
but
here?
I'm pretty sure there's no point to this guy other than to have another new Monokuma.
Yeah,
I think
no,
you
it's
could've
just...
More mer-
Like, maybe there were some funny parts with him, but I feel like you could have just taken him out and it wouldn't have made that much of a difference.
Yeah, no, it's just because, you know, there was Shirokuma, so there was Kurokuma.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he was funny, but that's it.
His only purpose was to be like a gag character where he just wouldn't shut up and everyone was just like, shut up, or
Yeah.
to see Monaca like getting mad, or he kind of gave her ideas, sort of, if I remember right. He would like blabber about stuff and she would like get an idea from it. But otherwise he just sat around and just yapped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so I would just... Why are you here?
Yeah, like you said, he could have been like removed and
Nothing
there
would have changed.
Yeah, there would have been no big effect on the game, on the
You could
overall
have put a
story.
lamppost in his place.
Yeah.
Okay. Daimon, I think was his name?
Yeah, pretty
Masaru.
sure.
Okay, yeah, Masaru Daimon. What do you think, Kuru?
I mean, again, it's hard with the kiddos. But from all the kiddos, I think he was the kind of like less appealing to me.
I agree. Like he wasn't like it's kind of mean to say, but he wasn't anything special compared to them.
Yeah. Like, you know, he also had like he also had like his backstory, like all the other kids, and it's also kind of like, oh, now, you know.
And we didn't really get
Radicals.
to know him before he was like taken.
He was the first
Yeah.
one, yeah. But his whole thing really stuck out to me when he pretty much just broke his arm out of fear. Or like...
Because it wouldn't move, yeah.
Because he was afraid and he saw it was trembling. He was like, no, I've got to be brave for everyone. So he just broke his arms just to make it stop trembling. I was like, okay, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
I think that's... Go ahead.
No, just as saying, like, the kiddos are kind of difficult because they're kids, and like you do feel bad for them once you get to know like their backstories one way or another. But even then, yeah, from all of them, we didn't get to know him much.
C?
You probably see.
I think C's fair.
Konetsu! Monaca!
Oh my god. Oh my god, this little bitch.
Yeah. That's
Like,
it, that's the tire.
That's it! This little bitch. She's so fucked, but she was so good. But her motivations were just like, why?
Yeah.
But then it's like, well,
Yeah.
Junko, and then that kind of explains it.
Well,
and then,
Junko. Well, Junko. Okay, there's one
But then I
thing...
do love... Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. There was one thing
Oh, I was
that
gonna
I'm
say...
kind of...
Sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay, go, Coco.
No, it's okay. We just both kept thinking and waiting, and then, okay, they're not gonna go, I'll go. So one thing I need to have clarified with her that I was very confused watching the anime and don't really remember. So there's that one character in the anime who's supposed to be the ultimate therapist, right? She's like the one in the wheelchair, I think. And presumably she was the one who was actually controlling Monomi the entire time. But then it turns out that she's a robot being controlled by Monica. So I'm like, was she alive at one point when she was controlling Monomi? Or was Monica always the one controlling her and thus Monomi?
I think... I can't remember, but if I were to guess, I think maybe they developed Monomi and she used her just like on a regular basis, and then Monica was like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna kill you.
I guess that makes the most sense, because there's no way... I can't see her helping the Danganronpa 2 characters in the way Monomi kinda did. But then I try to think about it, and I'm like, what did she actually do to help? I can't remember a whole lot, other than, like, taking care of the, beasts. But I feel like that's something that Monokuma kind of allowed to happen anyway, since he never put up any sort of fuss about that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. But
They didn't
sorry,
really
yeah,
talk
go-
about her, besides the fact that she died.
Yeah. But yeah, what were you gonna say about her?
Well, I was gonna say what I love about Monaca is, like, how she has this motivation to be, oh, I'm gonna be the second coming of Junko. And then Komaeda is like, okay, well, I'll train you and I'll groom you into being that person that you want to be. And then she gets sick of it and she's like, well, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, Komaru kind of beat it into her, like, this is not it. And then I don't know how long it was between Ultra Despair Girls and the anime.
I'm not sure, but I remember
it
her
2
having
years?
much longer hair. So
Yeah.
yeah, it had to be a significant amount of time.
And so in that time,
Goes
she's just
fast.
kind of like, this sucks, you suck, I'm not doing this anymore. And I just love that switch up of her being absolutely bored with it. And she's like, well, I'm just gonna go, I'm going.
I mean, in that regard, she really is living up to Junko.
Yeah!
To be honest, kind of, yeah.
I'm just gonna cause chaos and then fuck off.
Getting bored by things.
Yeah, no, she's one of those characters. You know, I do feel like she fits very well in Danganronpa. As a kind of just like kind of unhinged, quote unquote villain characters, but like not really. She's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And as you said, I find it very. I did find it very funny how at the end she was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. Bye. Just launches herself into space with snacks and video games, and I'm just like, okay, you know what? That's like so relatable.
Like, okay, valid. I would want to leave the Danganronpa universe like that too.
Oh, right. And we got a self-care package. Thank you, Zuni.
But then, like, the awful thing she did to Nagisa is like, oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she was awful.
Like, you're so awful, but you're so funny, but you're a horrible person. But I think she's the only antagonist in the entire series where I actually felt like, what the fuck? When, like, she jumped out of the wheelchair and revealed that her legs were perfectly fine the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that moment, that revelation.
Like, not even Tsumugi being the whatever she was made me, like, as shocked as Monaca jumping and running around.
Yeah. I remember when we got to her room and there was a ladder and I was just like, wait a fucking minute.
Yeah.
That's the best part, how they made you go to that room first. And like the characters don't realize right away, but you, the player, are like, wait a second.
I was like, come on,
Why is that
Kuru.
there?
How does she get up here?
I mean, see, now I'm just like imagining that she's like super jacked from her waist up and she just pulls herself up by her arms.
Just straps the wheelchair to her waist and then just climbs.
I think she's an A. She's a good character.
Yeah. She's definitely A.
Yeah, she's definitely A in, like, when it comes to like character level. Very, very great Danganronpa character.
Monodam. Of the Mono kids, he was my favorite, but I don't think there's really a whole lot to say about any of them.
Yeah, besides the one
he
that got
surprised
pregnant.
me. You know what we say to that? We say to that, I'm going to delete you from this list.
Where is she? Oh, she's gone. Oh no,
Wait,
she's there. I see her.
Okay, yeah, there she is. But yeah, I guess a D maybe.
I guess
I don't know.
I will just put him.
I certainly
like,
remember them.
I will put him on, like, I don't know, maybe C or D, and then
I'm
all the
going
others
with
like
D.
below him.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think I'd put Monodam in C just because I think he's the only one who went against everyone. Like, he felt he was the most on our side.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, he surprised me twice over. First with killing the guitar one, and then you keep getting this build up that he's going to kill the other two, and then he just kills himself instead. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd put him in C and the rest in, like, D. I'd put the one that got pregnant. Oh no, I'd put the rock star in, like, F.
Yeah,
He was the most annoying one.
I was gonna say. He was so annoying.
I'd put her in
And
F
he hurt my
too.
throat every time I had to speak as him.
Oh. I vote F for her as well. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Honestly, same. Yeah.
Yeah, because then she started with the incest stuff with both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so weird.
So F for him as well. Or
I
D?
can't remember. What was his name? Monosuke?
I think so.
Maybe.
I put him in D mostly because, like, I feel like 80% of the time he had no clue what was going on.
Fair enough. And then this one, D as well.
Yeah. I don't even
He had
remember
the-
him.
He had the least presence,
Yeah.
but
He was like a
at least he
mobster,
wasn't
kind
these
of.
two.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Alright, Monomi. I don't know why they separated these two.
Because one is magical girl Monomi, clearly.
Hello, Cat. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. He did nothing for me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think he was bad, but I don't know. The only thing I can go ahead. You go ahead first.
She definitely wasn't as funny as Monokuma. And most of her screen time was just like her getting beat up and getting yelled at, which I think was funny, and I think that's why I liked her. Because I like those gags.
Yeah.
Where it's like, shut up, get out of here. And then so, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the only thing I can remember from her, and I like it. Especially
like, nobody liked her, and I think that was the funniest thing.
One in particular where she was bemoaning something like, oh no, what are people gonna think about me? And Hajime's just like, who cares?
Yeah. Nobody thinks about you.
Literally.
I'd give her.
So I think what went on around her. Yeah, I'd say C.
Yeah.
Because what went on around her was like the best part of her, but herself. Like she tried. Like, you go, sweetie. You're trying your best.
Fuyuhiko's. That's Fuyuhiko's younger sister. She was.
I remember her being really mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
like,
briefly.
Really
yeah, she was briefly mentioned in the second case, because the motivation for that was everything that happened with her, and essentially, and she was present in the Danganronpa 3 anime.
In the anime, yeah.
But essentially, everyone wanted her to be sort of like the leader, the inheritor of the Yakuza, but she wanted to give it to Fuyuhiko, not because she thought he was better, but just as a way of protecting her. But then that meant that she didn't get she was part of the reserves, and she didn't have an ultimate title, and she really, really wanted to have one, but the classes were full. So essentially, she was trying to bully Mahiru into quitting and harassing her, and I think maybe it got to the point of death threats, which is why then this girl over here, I forget her name, but she was Mahiru's friend, and she confronted her, and then they got into a fight where she actually knocked her out. She was like, ah, shit, I just knocked out the Yakuza's daughter. That's not gonna end well for me, so that's why she ended up killing her.
And then Fuyuhiko found out and then killed her, right?
Yeah.
Was it like Saya or something?
Let me see. Mahiru's friend, Danganronpa. Sato, yeah.
Oh, Sato. Okay, I was close.
So I don't know.
I didn't really care for her at all.
Yeah, like, I think the story that happened... you know, I don't think it was even that I enjoyed the story itself, but since we got that background in the second game, it was nice to sort of, and interesting to see it then played out in the anime. I thought that was pretty nifty.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I know what's happening here.
Yeah.
I'd probably put her in don't know.
Yeah. And she had a point, I guess. Maybe. I'd put her in don't know. What do you think, Kuru?
Yeah, same. She didn't leave much of an impression.
Same goes for Sato.
Yeah. The fact that I don't even remember her name, so
Yeah.
You were close.
I was close.
This was the candy person, or the I think she was just a confectioner, so sweets in general, from the anime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, don't remember. I know there was some weird shit going on with her and this chick, and for some reason they were going at it. And
Well,
this guy
it's
was like
because-
her protect her or something.
I don't even remember her name, but the confectioner girl always wanted the other girl to eat her sweets, but she couldn't because her teeth would go bad.
Oh, isn't she's like the dentist or something?
Yeah,
Or
she's like the ultimate dentist. Something like regarding teeth. And so she was like, I can't eat candy because it's gonna rot my teeth or something like that. And so she always got mad and she's like, you eat everything else, but you're not eating my sweets. And I know you're gonna like them. And she's like, I know I'll like them, I just can't eat them. And so from there, their friendship kind of went, and then they went at, like, she made some kind of, like, she blackmailed her into making some laxatives for everybody else's food or something for some contest. And then Komaeda switched it with a bomb, and then they both got suspended.
Oh.
I think that's what happened, or he accidentally put poison in it instead of laxatives. And she was like, I asked you to put laxatives, not poison in it. And she's like, I did. And then Komaeda ends up like blowing up the gym.
Okay. Alright, so the candy person is Ruruka, Ando. And let me see what and then the other girl is Seiko Kimura. And she is, ultimate pharmacist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she made like some medicine for the food.
Okay.
Or to make her win or something like that. That's all I remember. I liked their story because I was like, oh my god, Yuri. And then it was like toxic Yuri, and then they died.
And then they died.
So tragic
And then
Yuri.
they died.
I'm very curious. I just want to get the details of this. Why is there this huge fucking ad on this? During their practical exam in their second year, an incident involving Nagito's plot to stop the exam caused Seiko's drug being mixed up by Ruruka and used her super laxative instead of a strength drug in Ruruka's Sky Blue Heavens Days Show creams, combined with Seiko. Unfortunately, receiving Nagito's bomb switch, which was later triggered, resulting in an explosion, resulted in Seiko, Ruruka, and Sonosuke being expelled from Hope's Peak Academy, an estimated 2 to 3 years before the tragedy. Seiko and Ruruka both felt betrayed by one another in some way, placing the blame of expulsion upon each other, causing a rift in their friendship. Okay. Thanks, Nagito.
Yeah, no, I'm yeah. Of course, he ruins everything again. But yeah, no, but I was reading because I remember that no, it wasn't that she couldn't eat the sweet because of her teeth. It's just that it had like very bad side effect with the medicine she took.
Oh.
Oh,
Like
right.
she literally couldn't. Like she, which is why I found the entire thing so stupid because like she got so mad that she was like, she held that over her for so long, and it was like, bro, she could literally like die if she eats it. Like,
Where would you rate them?
I'd probably put them in D. Just because Ruruka was like all over that guy, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, no, they had a
Why?
thing.
You're obsessed with this girl, but you're like with this guy.
No homo. See, I have this person question mark. What about you, Kuru?
I like their story though. It was like a nice, I don't know, kind of world, well, not really world building, but to see like other characters, like their story in Danganronpa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they were the ones with the most kind of like the developed story of the anime cast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still find their reasoning and everything very dumb, and she's like very toxic and annoying. I couldn't stand her. And as I said, I found the entire reason for her drama to be so dumb.
How dare you
Yeah,
put
so
your
I'd probably
health before
put-
my candy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And the other girl too, like Seiko, she got herself so easily manipulated by her because, like, you know, she felt guilty that she couldn't eat her candy.
And it's just sad because she cared about her. She did.
Yeah,
And then
Seiko.
she's like, well, you know, I'll do anything for you if it'll
Uh-huh.
make you happy.
Yeah, and she took
Oh,
advantage
you
of that.
tragic lesbian.
So yeah, I didn't really like Ruruka. I did like Seiko more.
So maybe.
But Ruruka will go in like will be like hard F for me.
I'm completely ambivalent to all of them. I wasn't too invested. So this is probably the most like spread we've ever been.
And it's for like literal
So we got one for Ruruka, we've got 1D, 1F, 1 don't know. So
Oh.
damn, yeah. I think between D and F, I'd probably go closer to F myself.
Let's
Okay,
go,
I can agree with that. I'd give her an F.
For Seiko. All right, how about for Seiko?
I'd put her in D. She's not F
Seiko?
tier because
Yeah,
she
no,
was really
she's not.
sweet.
Yeah. And she developed the antidote that like pretty much saved.
That literally brought everybody back to life in that ass-pull ending that they wrote.
Yeah.
What about you, Kuru? Where do you
And
think?
save Kyoko's life, so she gets points for that. But yeah, I would put her in D too because I mean the entire anime cast
As a whole,
like,
it's like, ugh.
yeah, it's like
Mhm.
kind of whatever. But she's one of the few that kind of is like, okay, she's not bad.
And this guy was just literally there.
Yeah,
He was literally, why are you here?
yeah, he was literally just there to like be cool. Like he had like
To be like
mad
Ruruka's
skills.
half. Since she was like, oh, I'm so sweet and I'm girly and you're gonna be tough and hard and very boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think these three characters are from Danganronpa 0. You know, there have been a lot of times when we've talked about spoilers with some of the characters that we haven't really seen, but I feel like these two I shouldn't speak about for people who are blind because they're very interesting and what goes on in that book is very interesting, so I don't want to say more than that.
Ooh. I still need to get to reading that.
Yeah, it answers a lot of questions.
Mhm.
Oh, I love stories like that.
I should read
Yeah.
that.
So I'm gonna put them in don't
Don't know.
mystery. This character is also from Danganronpa Zero. I think they're the ultimate secret agent, but I can't remember anything about them. And then this is Mirai, the ultimate animator.
Yeah.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm behind. Where am I? I'm looking at the I'm looking at the stream to follow the guide. Or the follow the tier list, and I was behind. That's my bad.
I like him, and unfortunately he fucked up super hard, but that's not his fault. He had no way of predicting that just showing his animation to this random girl who just fixated on him would lead to a lot of things that it led to.
Mhm.
So I feel kind of bad for him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have any, like, strong emotional attachment to him other than that pity, but I think he's a very interesting character, and his place in the plot was good. So I'd probably
Yeah.
give him, like, maybe a B?
We say C.
Yeah, it said C.
Okay. I don't care about you.
Who cares about Shirokuma?
Like, I will say, they did give me a slight, because I was sus of them, but the farther they play, the longer they played the game, the more I was like, well, maybe. So I guess there's that. And unlike the other one, they did have a purpose for being there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they did way more than the other one.
Kurokuma. Kuru's
Do not
Kumasona.
associate me. Do not associate me with him.
I'd probably put them in D.
It said
Maybe
C or
C.
D, maybe.
One
One of those.
Alright, yeah. Chihiro's father.
From what I remember, they did help at times, so.
Yeah.
Oh, Chihiro's
At least
father.
helped us, like when we were actually playing, by going through the little hole to unlock the door.
And then immediately die.
Yeah.
Aw, I felt so bad for him. I don't. He seems nice. I liked how proud he seemed of Chihiro. But that really felt just like recognize. You see the connection to Danganronpa 1. Now he's dead. Like, it didn't really add anything to the story.
Uh-huh. Where he just kind of just put there for the nostalgia.
Yeah, same.
He was
like,
yeah.
Same goes for Hina's brother. But, so both of these, I would be. Why are you here?
Yeah, it's like, well, we know why they're there. They're there to be like, oh my god, we need these two to have Danganronpa 1 callbacks, but
That's
how do we
true.
do it? Oh, let's kill their family. Woo! And I guess they were both just used to traumatize Komaru to be like, this is the real world.
Yeah.
He was like the first death, and he did go out pretty badly. I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
I guess there is. What do you think? Why are you here or don't know?
I mean, I think at the end of the day, why are you here?
Yeah.
What did you do besides die?
Don't know why they separated this, so I'm just gonna... Where did we put Taka? Oh, right here. And, yeah. Why is this thing here?
What is this?
That's a pretty pudgy princess. Like, that's from the first game, Hifumi's, like, favorite anime or something.
Ah.
The camera that he had that was used was a pretty pudgy princess camera. Ah.
Why is it considered a character?
Yeah. You know, literally,
That's a good
why are you
question.
fucking here? Literally.
Why are you?
Okay. So let's see. Let's look at our list. See if there's anything we might change. Hmm.
The way Monokuma's on top of Junko's head.
Oh wow, that's perfect.
Oh my god.
That's funny because I was thinking, maybe we should move Junko up to S tier, but now I want to leave her right there.
No, she's perfect there.
Let's see. Is there anyone here? No, I think F is a good tier right there. Anyone?
I
who
love
would
the
drop
high
down?
G tier.
Got our F tier. Just awful people in that entire row.
Gosh. The only ones I'm considering are maybe moving, Oh god, why am I blanking on your name?
Oh,
I
Fair.
was gonna say maybe moving her up to S tier because of the character growth, but I'm completely blanking on her name.
Kimiko?
Himiko, thank you. Yeah,
That says
maybe
a lot.
I
her.
want to move it. She's S tier, but I don't know her name. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
her growth is similar to Komaru's, and that's why I like her a lot.
Yeah. And then the
Yeah.
completely biased one is moving Angie up to B. I think otherwise I'm good with this list. What about you guys? Would there be any changes you would make?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I don't think so on my end either. Looks good.
Okay, well then that is our tier list with Sakura at the very top and Haiji at the very bottom.
Where he belongs. God.
So out of
Haiji.
curiosity, for those in chat, who would be your number one out of all the character? Who, if you had to pick a single absolute favorite, who would it be? Gonta? Oh,
Gonta.
mwah, good pick. You know what? I know
Gonta boy.
Konetsu's absolute favorite. What is Kuru's absolute favorite?
It's hard to pick one. I usually go by game, but having to choose between all of them. I'd say probably Toko.
Mm.
Toko and Komaru.
An RPG party of Toko, Sakura, and Mikan. I mean, that's pretty well spread. We've got Sakura as the tank, Mikan as the healer, and Toko as the DPS.
It's true.
Oh, wow.
True. She's a good DPS.
Mm-hmm.
Now the chemistry between the party will be
That's something
interesting.
else. Oh my god, can you imagine Toko and Mikan interacting? I don't
Oh
know.
god. Poor Mikan. She wouldn't be able to take it. Well, which Toko?
Yeah.
Both the Spirit Girls Toko?
Yeah, depends on which stage of Toko's character development are we talking about. Because if it's Ultra Despair Girls, Toko could go a little better. If it's Danganronpa 1, Toko.
Ooh.
We're in
It's like
for
having
trouble.
another Hiyoko.
Oh no. Man, you know, I don't think she'd be as bad as Kyoko, because she'd probably be more like, what the fuck? I don't know if Toko would know how to react to Mikan. Because in a way they
She'd
have
probably just be like, "You're too sad. I can't even say anything about you."
Exactly. She's
Yeah.
like, man, this person is even more self-deprecating than I am.
Yeah, she would
I'd
probably
say-
try
I'd-
saying something like the first time she falls, and then Mikan will start crying, and then Toko will start crying.
And then eventually she'd just make a comment like, I would say something, but I think you've got it for me.
You got yourself covered, and I'm not gonna say anything.
Alrighty, well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you two so much for joining me on this.
Yeah, of course. It was so fun.
Yeah, I can't believe we went for that long though.
Oh,
I really have so much
Danganronpa
to say about
characters.
Danganronpa.
I know.
Well, now
But
we are refreshed for when Kodaka eventually decides to, like, fucking kick us in the chin with a new Danganronpa.
And then we'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be 70
I
years
love-
old, still playing Danganronpa.
I love how like
remember.
after V3 he was like, I'm done with Danganronpa. And then as the years have gone by, I think he started to change his opinion to like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't be opposed to another one. And he's like,
Yep,
no!
that's literally what he
Danganronpa?
said. Yeah, he literally said I wouldn't be opposed, and that's when I was like, oh, fuck. We're in
Fuck.
it.
You're already writing it.
Yeah, I think he said like that like last year, I think. Or
Yeah, I think
2022.
so. It was relatively recently. It was after we finished. But
Yeah. He was like.
so I was like,
he was
no, we
yeah.
just finished V3.
I was like, no, Kodaka, no! Spray him!
Set us free!
Bad, Kodaka, bad!
But yeah, now that I've done this, that means I need to start preparing to eventually do the Nonary games.
Oof. I need to do those as well. I need to play the new, not Danganronpa. Legally distinct Danganronpa.
It's cousin. I completely forgot that came out.
I keep forgetting, and then I remember, and then I forget again.
Yeah. It was like, ugh, Danganronpa. Ugh.
Yeah, I wanna check it out because it looked a lot like a Danganronpa, but it's not Danganronpa, and I'm like,
We have Danganronpa at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting the name too.
Raincoat?
Rain
It's like
Code.
rain code.
Raincode, yeah, Raincode. I say that and I remember the name immediately, wow.
But then you're gonna forget again.
Yeah.
Hey, well, what do you've got coming up in your schedule, Kuru?
Me?
You?
Me?
You.
Watching more for Gear tomorrow on Discord. And then I'm playing more gachas on the weekend because I can't escape the gacha life. And I started another one and I'm just like, God, why? Why is it good? Why couldn't it be bad? So I would be like, okay, I'm gonna drop this. So yeah, I'm gonna just be suffering Saturday and Sunday with different gachas over on YouTube.
Nice. As for myself, tomorrow I will be over on Leaf's channel and we will be continuing Chrono Trigger at 6 p.m. EST. Then on Sunday at 8 p.m. EST, right here, Moon and I will be continuing the Anwar's charity reading stream. I believe we're going to be starting book 17? Yes. Well, thank you all so very much for coming. Let's see if there's anyone that we can give a raid to. Who is on? Kiwi Cat is on. Let's go here. Let's go give Lacrimosa a raid. Alright, you all have a wonderful time zone wherever you are, and as always, please do take care of yourselves and each other. Toodaloo-hoo!
Bye-bye!
Bye.